Is your heart at risk from the foods you eat every day? From the butter substitute you spread on your morning toast, to the crispy delights you indulge in, there's a hidden danger lurking in many of our favorite foods. Did you know that even those trans fat-free labels might not tell the whole truth? Join us as we uncover how everyday foods could silently harm your heart. Stick around to learn more about these dietary dangers and how they could impact your cardiovascular health without realizing it. Margarine and trans fats. Margarine, once championed as a healthier alternative to butter, often contains trans fats, despite many brands now labeling their products trans fat-free. This discrepancy arises due to legal loopholes that allow products containing less than 0.5 grams of trans fats per serving to be labeled as containing 0 grams. As a result, consumers may unknowingly ingest tiny amounts of trans fats, which can accumulate over time if consumed frequently. Trans fats are particularly harmful to heart health. They are created through hydrogenation, solidifying liquid oils, making them more stable and suitable for long shelf life and baking. However, this process alters the chemical structure of fats, resulting in an increase in LDL cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol, and a decrease in HDL cholesterol, known as good cholesterol. Elevated levels of LDL cholesterol contribute to the buildup of fatty deposits in arteries, known as atherosclerosis, which can obstruct blood flow and lead to coronary artery disease, heart attacks, and strokes. Ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are typically high in sugars, unhealthy fats, and sodium, while low in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This imbalance poses severe risks to heart health. The high sugar content in ultra-processed foods leads to spikes in blood glucose and insulin levels, contributing to the development of insulin resistance. This condition can escalate into type 2 diabetes and is closely linked to heart disease. Additionally, the unhealthy fats often found in these foods, such as trans fats and saturated fats, contribute to the accumulation of harmful cholesterol in the bloodstream. This buildup can lead to the formation of plaque in the arteries, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Moreover, the excessive sodium content in ultra-processed foods can lead to hypertension, a critical risk factor for cardiovascular disease. Hypertension puts undue strain on the heart and blood vessels, leading to structural damage and long-term health issues. Rice and high-carb foods. These foods are rich in starch, a carbohydrate that the body quickly breaks into glucose. This rapid conversion leads to swift rises in blood sugar levels, a process that, if recurrent, can be detrimental to one's cardiovascular health. When you frequently consume high-carb foods like rice, the body experiences repeated spikes in blood glucose. In response, the pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb and use glucose for energy. However, with a continuous high intake of carbohydrates, the body's cells can become less responsive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance stresses the cardiovascular system in several ways. It can lead to higher levels of circulating glucose and insulin, which can have direct and indirect adverse effects on the heart. These include increased blood pressure, abnormal cholesterol levels, and a higher likelihood of forming arterial plaques, all of which elevate the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Donuts. Donuts are a popular treat known for their delicious taste, but they pose serious health risks, particularly heart health. These risks stem from their high sugar content, trans fats, and refined carbohydrates. The combination of these ingredients makes donuts exceptionally harmful when consumed regularly. The high sugar content in donuts leads to rapid spikes in blood glucose levels, which over time can contribute to insulin resistance. Furthermore, the refined carbohydrates in donuts, quickly broken down into sugars in the body, contribute to these glucose spikes and exacerbate insulin resistance. Additionally, many donuts contain trans fats, created through the industrial hydrogenation of vegetable oils. The inflammatory response triggered by trans fats and sugars also contributes to the deterioration of cardiovascular health. Fast food. Fast food significantly contributes to poor heart health due to its nutritional composition, typically being rich in trans fats, sodium, and sugars. These ingredients are often used liberally in fast food to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life, but they harm cardiovascular health. Trans fats are harmful because they increase LDL cholesterol and decrease HDL cholesterol levels. This imbalance promotes the buildup of fatty deposits in the arteries, which can lead to atherosclerosis, a significant risk factor for heart attacks and strokes. Furthermore, the high sodium content in fast food can lead to hypertension, another significant heart disease risk factor. High blood pressure strains the heart and damages the arteries over time, increasing the risk of cardiovascular events. Moreover, the high sugar content in fast food contributes to obesity and insulin resistance, both of which are precursors to type 2 diabetes. The presence of type 2 diabetes significantly raises the risk of developing cardiovascular disease because it accelerates atherosclerosis and impairs blood flow. Bread and gluten. Bread is an everyday dietary staple that can adversely affect heart health, mainly due to its high carbohydrate content and the presence of gluten. Like other high-carb foods, bread can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. When bread is consumed, the carbohydrates are quickly broken down into glucose, entering the bloodstream and causing a sharp increase in blood sugar levels. Furthermore, bread contains gluten, a protein that can be problematic for many people. Gluten can induce inflammation, particularly in individuals with gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. This inflammation can have various negative impacts on the cardiovascular system. Chronic inflammation is a known risk factor for the development of atherosclerosis, where arteries become clogged with fatty deposits. This can lead to reduced blood flow and increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Additionally, for those sensitive to gluten, continual exposure can lead to chronic inflammation, further exacerbating the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Seed oils. Seed oils, commonly used in cooking and food processing, include oils derived from sunflower, corn, and soybean seeds. These oils are often favored for their neutral flavor and high smoking points, making them adaptable in the kitchen. However, they are also high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, can lead to an imbalance of omega-3 fatty acids. The typical Western diet tends to be disproportionately high in omega-6 fatty acids and low in omega-3s. This imbalance is problematic because omega-6 fatty acids, while essential in moderate amounts, can promote inflammation when consumed in excess. Chronic inflammation is recognized as a significant contributing factor to the development of cardiovascular diseases. Additionally, many seed oils undergo extensive processing, which can oxidize them, making them even more harmful. Oxidized lipids are known to contribute to endothelial dysfunction, further increasing heart disease risk. Sugar. It is highly addictive, encouraging overconsumption, which can lead to a high intake of empty calories, calories that provide no nutritional value. Excessive sugar intake leads directly to obesity, a significant risk factor for heart disease. Obesity not only strains the cardiovascular system, but also increases the likelihood of developing other related conditions such as hypertension and type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, sugar plays a pivotal role in the development of insulin resistance. Additionally, a high intake of fructose, a type of sugar found in many sweetened foods and beverages, can contribute to the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This condition impairs liver function, crucial for regulating cholesterol levels and supporting overall metabolic health, thereby increasing the risk of heart disease. Reducing sugar intake is essential for maintaining optimal heart health and preventing these associated risks. Alcohol. When consumed in excess, it poses significant risks to cardiovascular health, primarily through its harmful effects on the liver and the broader circulatory system. Regular consumption of large amounts of alcohol can lead to chronic liver damage, a condition that significantly increases the risk of developing heart disease. The liver is crucial for metabolizing and detoxifying substances, including alcohol. When the liver processes alcohol, the chemical reactions can produce harmful byproducts, promoting liver inflammation and damage. Over time, this can result in alcoholic fatty liver disease, an early stage of alcohol-related liver disease which, if unchecked, may progress to more severe forms such as cirrhosis and liver failure. Fatty liver disease is particularly concerning because it not only impairs liver function, but also contributes to the development of cardiovascular problems. The connection between liver health and heart disease is significant. A compromised liver results in altered cholesterol levels and increased inflammation, which directly contribute to arterial plaque buildup and atherosclerosis. This accumulation narrows and hardens the arteries, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Additionally, alcohol's role in hypertension, a major cardiovascular risk factor, further links excessive drinking with heart disease. Fried foods. Fried foods are famous worldwide for their appealing taste and texture, but they pose significant risks to heart health, primarily due to the oils used in their preparation. These foods are typically cooked in unhealthy oils that are reused multiple times. The repeated heating of oils leads to oxidation, a process where oils react with oxygen to form aldehydes, peroxides, and other harmful compounds. When oils are oxidized, their chemical structure changes, making them more harmful to the body. Consuming oxidized oils can lead to endothelial damage. The endothelium is the blood vessel's inner lining. This damage is a critical factor in the development of atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by the buildup of plaques in the arteries. These plaques can restrict blood flow or break loose, leading to heart attacks or strokes. Moreover, oxidized oils can trigger inflammatory processes in the body. Chronic inflammation is closely linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, as it worsens the deterioration of blood vessels and can lead to further cardiac complications. That's all from this video. Now that you know the hidden risks in your everyday meals, will you rethink your food choices to protect your heart? Comment below, hit the like button if you found this video insightful, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time, let's stay healthy.